Alrighty, in this video we're going to go over the disassembly of the Beretta PX4 Storm handgun. First thing we do in handling a firearm is we check to make sure it's unloaded, so we're going to press the magazine release button here at the back of the trigger guard, drop the magazine out, we can see it's empty, go ahead and set it aside. Rack the slide back, look into the chamber, see if there's no magazine, the gun is unloaded, we can begin disassembling it. The safety is up here on the slide, typical Beretta location, pushing up puts it on fire, you can see the red dot. Pulling it down on this model also acts as a decocker and puts the weapon on safe. The firearm can be disassembled completely while on safe, so we're going to do it that way. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the slide assembly from the frame assembly. To do that, we're going to take these little tabs here, the takedown pins, and pull them downwards similar to Glock action. So on each side, there are these pins. Go ahead and use your thumb on one side, middle finger on the other, pull downward, and then push forward on the slide on the back. It should come off easily. Again, push forward, pull off, and everything should slide off relatively easily. Alright, for the frame assembly, there shouldn't be too much gunpowder kickback or anything back there in the action. I would mess with the trigger or the hammer assembly in case you're exceedingly confident in what you're doing. Otherwise, you shouldn't have to clean up too much around here or worry about any of those parts. Set that aside for now. For the slide assembly, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the recoil spring assembly. The recoil spring is locked into place here on that pin right there at the front of the frame where it's got that cutout divot, and the back here is actually attached to the barrel underneath there where it lugs. So what we're going to do is we're going to compress this part here, and this follower is going to rotate outward for us. So again, compress this part, rotate outward, and it will release, and then you got to pull out of the pin in the front of the slide. For the recoil spring assembly, this guide and spring here, you won't need to clean too much here. The spring may have a little bit of dirt and everything inside there. You may want to wipe that down real quick, but otherwise there shouldn't be too much cleaning you need to do on this. For the barrel, the only thing you need to notice about the barrel is it's actually a rotating member, so the barrel slides as opposed to the camming, tilting action of the typical Browning designs. So to remove the barrel, you have to make sure that this flat part here is parallel with the side of the PX4 slide. Once you have that, you can rotate the barrel straight out of the slide here. For the barrel, you just need to take your swab, Q-tips, whatever it is you use, and clean down through the barrel. Go ahead and wipe her up well, and that'll be it for the cleaning there. It's just a single piece. For the actual bear slide here, this is all you need to do for the disassembly of the slide unit past the field stripping. You may want to clean around the firing pin channel area, a little bit on the bolt face here where the slide is actually contacting the cartridge face and hitting the primer. There shouldn't be anything you need to clean up around the transfer bar assembly here where the safety's at, and the firing pin block here. Just maybe take a Q-tip there, clean up around that area to make sure that your firing pin block safety operates completely functionally. You can see the pin coming out through the top. And that is the disassembly of the Beretta PX4 Storm handgun.